Thank God it's Monday. Good morning, everybody. Go Tribe, eh? Did your team win yesterday? Who knows, right? Recently, we've reset our priorities, so to speak, to make sure that we stay consciously capitalistic and keep our people first. Hence, tribe. We're kind of using that name or that nomenclature to describe everyone who is part of our tribe, that we work with and make sure that everyone is happy and feeling fulfilled. So that is a high priority for us in every day that we do our best at being the best versions of who we can be. Now, number two, real close right behind that, is our vibe. And it's so important that we at least individually keep a fairly high vibe, as high as we can keep it amidst all the stuff that may be going on in our lives, but also as a tribe together to try and be on the same page as much as we can week to week. And that's what this TGIM motivational moment is kind of trying to do, to make sure that we all kind of board onto the wagon so that we can be pulling together within a certain theme of the week. So being kind and being generous are always high priorities for us, and one that I would like to remind us again today, because it's not, again, like we said in previous weeks, not what we say, not what we do, it's how we make others feel. And when we practice kindness with compassion, first of all, for ourselves first, we can't be our worst enemies either, because that can be pretty tricky, but then to our families and our mates and our neighbors, and then whoever we meet in our travels day to day, that we be kind, that we practice that compassion, because we never know what the other is going through, right? And sometimes it's not easy, and you have to give them that space and time to get collected and come back again. And hopefully that, we can all get to that point so it doesn't stay something permanent, which generally, most of the time, nothing ever is permanent, right? So something to be conscious about. And then the second part of that two-part formula, if you will, and kindness is also being able to give generously of ourselves, our talents, our treasures, whatever that we can, to offer another, to lift them up, like we mentioned about last week. Over the years, one thing that I've really come to learn over and over again, my dad kind of started this and planting seeds in each of us kids, with my mom, and how you learn things through life. And one of the thing is that you cannot outgive your source. If you really have faith, and it requires that's a prerequisite. You got to believe, you got to have faith that this is a game that is infinite and that is temporary, notwithstanding, because we're all going to leave and we're never going to take anything with us. So we have to keep that generous belief that we can and always will have more to give as we keep on giving. So that's one thing that my dad kind of learned and then tried to pass on. And then, of course, we have to go through the hard knocks of the university to learn that. But as I get older, the more I practice giving without concern, without attachment, without conditions, the more seems to be coming back, so that I can keep on doing it and never able to outgive source. So when we do that, and I've noticed this too, especially in the last 5-10 years or so, is that the more that we do give and the more that we do get appears as miraculous style or type of blessings. And when we do that, it's important that we don't focus on raising our standard of living, but raising our standard of giving. And as we do that, everything just keeps on keeping on in a spiral type dimension of evolution, and then we just keep on getting and having better. So we be the best that we can be, do the best that we can do, so that we can have the resources to keep on giving as we continue to give on generously, kind of like our theme song, right? Maybe somebody can put some lyrics and music to that. So hope you have a fantastic week of being being kind and compassion and generously giving. And then we have an awesome week to continue to propel us onward and upward to infinity and beyond. Have a great one. Cheers and ciao.